What's up, y'all? It's that time again, and by that time I mean time to show you how I made a multipass rack that I think is really cool. It is my favorite of a category of racks that I like to make that I call texturizers. And what they do is take any input that you put into them and get interesting textures out of them that you can record and then use as samples in your song. So it's just a way to like generate samples in no time flat. Glitch stuff, interesting stuff. Not really anything specific, but just everything in general. So kind of a fun thing to have and to be able to play with and generate samples off of. I'm probably saying too much, so let me just play it and then I'll explain some of it. So that hopefully that gives you a little idea of what you can do with it there. I'm going to change the sample and we will talk about what exactly goes into making one of these. And it's super simple. The only thing that you need, and I'm not going to delete any stuff, but I'm going to just turn everything off that I'm not going to be talking about. The only thing you absolutely must have to make this rack is a gate, right? So I would set a gate up. I would add a gate scraper to it, or a unified gate. So I'm adding this to the threshold, and I would do it in bipolar mode. So this way, where the plus and minus is both on. Set it to like a middle type level. Not there. We want it a little lower than that. Connect this to it, right? This is your first thing that you're going to do. That way, when it's at the maximum, it goes up. When it's at the minimum, it goes down. And now, you just copy this over 5 times and set up 5 bands. You're basically done at this point. The only thing that you do from here is grab random effects, and the way that I like to build these is I like add an effect. We'll do a comb filter, add a single modulation to it with one of the macros, and I might change the starting position, then copy this into like 1, 2, 3 of these, and then change one of them, change one of them, change one of them, change this, change that, mix down, mix down, mix down, change this, do stereo on 2 of them. So now we have this knob, and as you can see here, my knobs are all named dumb stuff, right? I have desalinate, forwardization, deluster, luster tone, repaper, unartifice, unfold. And I've named them specifically weird things because the idea behind this is not like have a thing that I can easily use to complete a specific task, but like rather have a plugin that I can add to anything and then change the knobs randomly to get unique things out of. It's like an exploratory tool, if that makes any sense. So once you've added your gates, all you have to do now is like set up a couple macros where you've done random effects. And as you can see here, I've added what looks like a mix of reversers, delays, choruses, bit crushers, and I think ring mods. And then lastly, adding a dynamics to the end that just boosts the really low signals so that you can kind of have like a louder sound when it gets really quiet. But yeah, I don't want to make this one longer than it needs to be. That's pretty much all you need to know to make one of these on your own. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, and if you're interested in me making a pack of multipass texturizers that I may sell on Gumroad or just put for free on Patreon, comment that down below so I know there's some interest in that. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.